Winds are changing direction. Lord, I know I'm far from perfection. Your leaves are overflowing. Only you are ever knowing. I can't count on my feelings. Every day I am reeling. I can't stop believing. You tell the darkness now I'm leaving. Oh, won't let me go. I've got this wretched soul. Well, only you know. I've got this wretched soul. Winds are changing direction. Lord, I know I'm far from perfection. Your
Hey, g'day guys. Welcome to HFD Footy for the NRL semi-final between the Canberra Raiders and the Cronulla Sharks. And at the moment it's 6-0 to the Raiders. And we just had a big head clash as well. Welcome to everybody who is watching along and also in the chat. How are you doing, guys? Rolly's top chins. Like all things, g'day, g'day. Poison, g'day, g'day. How are you, Daddy Ashcroft? Welcome in back to the chat. Poison is there as well. Ree, g'day, g'day. How you doing? Kick over the top, goes over the dead ball line. And it's going to be a 20-metre restart for the Sharks. Raiders 6-0 with 9 minutes left in the first half. Watching the fourth quarter in Brisbane Collingwood game together. That was awesome. Good on you, King, eh? There's always next year. There is always next year, yep. Fourth on a Friday night. There we go. Salakai takes it up. Ball goes up for Cronulla. There's a mistake. Back to Cronulla. They go forward. Intercepted. Collingwood is gone. Collingwood is gone, yep. That's why we're watching the NRL now.
All players are contesting the ball. Just need to see whether Jed gets a touch or whether it's off his knee only. Molotalo all over him. The ball doesn't touch the hands of Jed, it's only off the legs, and the tackle count restarts playing on.
It should be a Canberra ball here. It should be a Raiders ball. Cronulla knocked on in their, just near their 5-minute line. G'day, Clyde. How are you? Good to have you back. 12 likes. Thank you, Ree, for the likes, and thanks for watching the stream that we just watched. Tomorrow we will do the second semi-final as well, the Bulldogs versus Penrith. So come and join us for that. Are the Roosters still in the finals? No, the Roosters got knocked out last week by Cronulla. So that's why Cronulla are playing tonight. And they go on vacation now and come back to fight again next year. But the Storm are still in. They are, Daddy Ashcroft. They are. Oh, amazing bounce of the ball. Goes into touch. And, yeah, the Storm. Whoever wins this plays the Storm next week. Whoever wins the game tomorrow plays Brisbane Broncos to go into the grand final. So prelim next week for the NRL. Grand final next week for the AFL.
Try so far tonight. Sharks.
Sharks now come up over there, up to their 30. On the 5th, they're going to have to put it up in the air here. Coming down, someone got taken out. And it's a penalty to Cronulla. Roosters are gone, yes, the Roosters are gone. B1, there's always next year. There is always next year, B1. Same for me with the Roosters. G'day, Nath. How you going? Hope the Broncos get smashed. They don't deserve to be there. Yeah, that was crazy last week. That's for sure. The NRL Grand Final is in 3 weeks' time. So it's the October long weekend if you live in Sydney. So yeah, the week after the good run by the Sharks forward prop there. Good defense from the Raiders. They go to the right. Oh, good tackle. Comes back left. Pivots and gets tackled. Yeah, week after the AFL Grand Final. It'll be on. G'day, Paul. And Cronulla are in the corner. There we go. We're all going to be all tied up, I think. Cronulla gets there first for the evening. King, how do you buy your Eureka baseball cap you're currently wearing? I can't find it online. I actually went to the tower, Paul. When I first come to Melbourne in the first week, I went to the Eureka Tower and went up to the 88th floor and bought it there. $15 likes. Thank you, Ree, for counting the likes. 15 likes already. It is 6 points to 4 with a kick to come, and Cronulla could tie it all up. Come on, Brisbane's thrashed Geelong. We'll have to see about that next week. We've got the first semi-final tonight and on right now, and then tomorrow at 4:05 p.m. in the afternoon, we'll have the Bulldogs versus Penrith to see who plays the Brisbane Broncos in the prelim. Scotty Hawks. At the time of the year, I switch from AFL Hawks to NRL Seahawks. NFL Seahawks. Love my Hawks. You do. You love the Seahawks, the Seattle Seahawks. What a great team they are.
Good stuff, Jack. Remember, practice makes perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not here to talk footy, then go somewhere else. We don't put up with too much for too long before I don't put up with it anymore. Dude, man, oh man.
play the Raiders. You've got to play the league. Not on those edges.
All right, let's move on. If you don't want to watch, if you don't want to just hang out and talk about footy and watch the footy, then you are going to be blocked and see you later. So I don't put up with shit. Here you go, the Sharks again. Up to the 10, to the 5. A metre out from the line. On the 5th, they've got to put the kick up here. They're going to run it up through the middle and over. The Sharks are in again. Wow. Poor defence by Canberra. No worries, Nate. No worries. Yeah, I'm not putting up with that shit. Jesus Christ. I had to put up with it for another half, all the stream in the last stream. So we're not doing that again. Where's the NRL poll? Paul, good question. Are the Roosters still in? No, Poison. The Roosters are gone. They got beaten by the Sharks last week. So let's put a poll up, eh? Yeah. Far out. It takes a bit to go from one stream to another. So who wins? Who wins?
Competition, but that second play, a beautiful long pass for dummy half and stretched the defence.
All right.
Across field. Defenders follow him, and there was just a straight drop off front by Nico Hines. Beautiful play by the Sharks. Goes up.
Yeah, Gus kicked it 6 to 7. How good is it? Normally we see 6 to 7 on a long shift for the fullback out the back, but the Sharks are playing together down at short. So once they make it like that, combining.
All right. Poll is up.
Terrific play on 6 to 7.
Let's get the poll up. There we go. Beautiful. Thanks for that, Paul. All right. Comes in. Nico Hines puts it through for a goal, and it is all tied up. It's the Sharks 12 to Canberra 6. And I'm going for the Raiders, so I'll put my vote in. Sorry, King, I forgot you're one man. Yeah, I have to change all the settings, Paul. Have to change the boxes and change the scoreboard and get the next stream up and running and stop one stream and start another stream. So yeah, it just takes a little bit of time to get going, you know. So all good. Dan Jones is in the house. G'day. How you going? Paul, you better vote wisely, sir. Yep. Defence needs to toughen up from the Raiders, that's for sure. That was a bit too easy. Poison. I've told you 3 times already. I'm going to have to have a listen. Are you listening this time? So listen this time. The Roosters got knocked out last week by the Sharks, and that's why the Sharks are playing today. So that's why they're not there, and yes, they're out for the season. If Canberra lose this, they will be the first minor premiers to go out in straight sets since my Dragons in 2009. Yeah, 100%. I was very bullish on the Raiders, Nate, but far out. It's just I don't know what's going on with them. Sharks and Storm in the prelim, you reckon, Clyde? Far out. 16 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. Don't forget to smash the like button and give us a vote already. We've got 20 votes already. We'll have a look in a sec and see what's that. 12:40 p.m. right now. It is 8:40 p.m. right now in Melbourne, Clyde. And Cronulla take the ball down, and it is halftime. And at halftime, the Sharks lead the Raiders, 12 points to 6. Go the Storm. G'day, Kingy. How you going? Good to have you back in again. Yeah, they got the week off, and they play the winner of this game, so it should be interesting. A lot of people think it's going to be a It could. There's a possibility. It could be a Storm Broncos grand final. It could be a Storm Panthers grand final or Canterbury grand final. Even So we'll just have to see what happens there. What was the final score? That's a good question, Poison. 20 points to 10. They lost. So yeah, unfortunately the Roosters went out. How you doing tonight? G'day, Tim Cashin's in the house as well. Welcome in, Tim. George, how are you, George? Yeah, I'm going well. We've just done a stream of the AFL, and now we've popped over here to do the NRL game as well. G'day, James. How are you? Welcome into the chat, mate. Welcome to HFD Footy. How are you? Who's your team and who are you going for by how much? Are they winning by? When was the last time that the Sharks won a grand final? They won a grand final in... when did they win? Was it 3 or 4 years ago? Somebody help me out. They won their first grand final in 50 years or something or other. Was it during COVID? Maybe 2019. Let's Google it, eh? James is subbed. Good on you, mate. Thanks for subbing. Sharks by 18. Good on you. Yeah, we do AFL content usually, James, but I started doing NRL content because I am a Roosters supporter, and we wanted to do that, and it's become pretty popular. So yeah, we'll be doing all the finals games for both AFL and NRL, and also doing both grand finals as well. So yeah, thanks for being a part of it. I'm from 1985. This whole century is strange to me. There we go. Don't like Cronulla because of the reckless riots they had there years ago. Well, it was an interesting time, that's for sure, Kingy. And yes, very media driven and racially driven. So yeah, wasn't great times back then. Can't really blame the football team for them, but yeah, it just happened to be down at Cronulla Beach, so that wasn't great. That's true. Yeah, that's true. 2016. There we go. 2016. Yeah, they hadn't won they'd never won. Oh, hadn't won a grand final ever, or hadn't won before. It was 50 odd years between drinks. So Raiders going to face the Storm in Melbourne. Raiders going to face the Storm in Melbourne, you reckon, George? There we go. After working last weekend, King, I've not been in the pub for a fortnight. Think I might break the drought today. That's 2 weeks, bro. What are you doing? It's you're going to be a bit out of form. You're going to get warmed up quite quickly if that's the case. But good to have you back in, Mark. Good to see you. 2016. Yeah, thanks for that, Rioli and Nate. There we go. Look at that, eh? All right, there we go. There we go. Just blocked another one. So, yeah. You want to make play stupid games? There's stupid consequences. We have a good chat here, and if you're going to make stupid comments, then you're going to be blocked. All right, so we're almost back to our regulars now. That's good. Don't know anything about Sydney area other than what they said. I'm from Adelaide. Yeah, so they had some, there was some lads driving from, how it all started was that the boys from Bankstown were heading down to the Cronulla beach and harassing the girls on the beach, and it slowly got worse and worse and worse and worse. The other guy, yeah, that's right, exactly, James. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I'm seeing what's going on, so all good. So yeah, it just got worse and worse, and then just blew out of control. So the media didn't help either. The media fueled it, and Alan Jones was pretty much behind it. So there we go. All this blocking king, you could get a position in the Seahawks offensive line. There we go. I need some extra padding though, Scotty Hawks. There we go. Yeah, I think I've done 6 today. So there we go. Anyway, the object of the game is we're here to watch footy and enjoy footy, whether it be AFL or NRL, and talk about footy and general chit chat. So there we go. Larry the drone is in the house. G'day. You excited for the grand final? Who do you reckon's going to win? I reckon I'm going to go with the Cats in the grand final. Brisbane were very impressive tonight, though, Larry. So yeah, I think it's from what I seen last night and tonight, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a good game, but I'll stick with the Cats. And in the NRL, I'm hoping the Canberra Raiders can actually get past tonight. And I was liking the Raiders to go all the way, but I just don't know now. Last week's game might have taken a lot out of the Raiders. Ricky Stewart's not happy. Ricky Stewart is losing it in the rooms. There we go. I think they're going to come out fired up in the second half. Did you know that I'm 6'7"? 6'7". There we go. I'm not up with the 6'7", James. So there we go. I've heard about it. I've seen a bit on TikTok, so don't know too much. Certainly not footy. AFL is footy. 100%. Yep. The NRL's rugby league. Are the Raiders and the Sharks rivals? No, not really. No, the Sharks are more St George's rivals. Canberra Raiders are. Canberra is the capital of Australia, and it's right in the middle of nowhere. So they haven't really got any rivals. The Raiders.
September. Great time of year. Great thing from Jasmine. Thank you, Danica. Stay with us in just moments. We're about to find out. Canberra.
Social media radio king. These people supposedly did something, but no one was charged. Yeah, true. Yeah, well, I was trying not to say the what nationality it was. Just due to what you can say on YouTube. So if you know what I mean, B1. Who else have we got? Chat's flying through again. I call NRL rugby. Yeah, rugby or rugby league, and then you've got rugby union as well. It's technically a type of rugby that are playing. Yeah, true. That's very true. Yeah, let's do it. The Cats. Although you're right, Brisbane does look a bit nerve-wracking. They do, 100%. They do. Alba and the media should be subjected to long drops, short stops. in Australia. The traders, da 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 da. Yep, yep. Yeah, we won't get too political. Same going for the Cats in the grand final. King A is going for the Cats in the grand final. It's also footy, rugby league, football is called footy. So yeah, but footy, I get what you mean about AFL. Now that I live in Melbourne and I lived in Perth, it's I understand understand it all. Hawthorn got robbed last night. I don't think they did, Poison. I don't think Hawthorn got robbed. I think the Cats were just too good for the Hawks, but they'll learn a lot of lessons from that and be better. A lot of players were a bit overwhelmed by the whole situation. Don't follow either side. Would rather Nottingham Forest in England. Aberdeen are my main team. Yes, Aberdeen are your main team, that's for sure. Sorry. No worries, mate. No. There we go. James, you've just managed to say the magic words, and that's exactly what I wanted to hear. So thank you very much for that. And let's say goodbye to James as well. So another one bites the dust. So yeah, being harassed by kids tonight, I'm afraid. So they will just we'll keep on blocking them. Connor, g'day. What a great game of footy tonight. It was a great game of footy tonight, Connor. Welcome into the chat. Good to have you in as well. 53 votes on the poll. Let's have a look at the votes on the poll. We've got the Canberra Raiders 55% to the Sharks 45%. So thanks for the votes, guys, and thanks for the likes as well. Rugby union is football. Rugby league is football. Soccer is football. American football is football. Gaelic Canadian football is football. Football everywhere, eh? Hawks will be better for the experience. They certainly will be. Yeah, they needed that experience and that loss to learn lessons and then find out. Maybe there's some players who just didn't quite come up to it for for finals that they'll have to look at and look for new people. I don't know. Solomon, g'day. Solomon Mose, are you from Papua New Guinea by any chance? Raiders will win the game tonight. I hope so too, Solomon. I'm going for them, and I hope we get our PNG supporters come into the stream tonight. Did you see my comment? Sorry, Clyde. Let me just scroll up for a sec. Let me see where Clyde, did you see my comment? Hang on, we're still scrolling again. Sorry about that, Clyde. Did you see my comment? Far out. Sorry, Clyde. Hang on, let me see. Where is Clyde's comment? All I can see is, did you see my comment? Did you see my comment? Clyde, write your comment in the chat again, and I'll definitely read it. I've scrolled up quite a way. GT23, g'day. Hey King, I'm late for the prelim. You are late for the prelim, but I stayed on and did another show just especially for you to be able to come in. So what's going on? Go the Raiders. Yeah, go the Raiders for me too. And you missed a good prelim as well. Brisbane too strong for Collingwood. And goodbye to James. Yes, B1. Allegedly, yes. Allegedly, I should have said. Here come the Sharks now. They make a run up to the 20. Good run out in the first tackle. Now to the right. Bounces off a couple. Goes forward again. Brought down well on the second tackle. Enjoyed the rest of the game. Enjoy the rest of the game, guys. I've got a date with the pub. You enjoy yourself there. Gamble and drink responsibly, Scotty Hawks, and check in later with us to make sure you're okay. And we'll see you soon. Hopefully, see you tomorrow afternoon for the second game. And the Raiders take it down on their 10-metre line. Geelong should win next week. If Brisbane win, it will be the greatest grand final win of all time. It would be, Connor. Yep, sure would. Elijah, g'day. Go the Raiders. Watching from Wee Whack in Papua New Guinea. Welcome in, my friend. Good to have our Papua New Guinea friends in on the NRL stream. Good to see you guys. Rugby union is our national sport. Yes, South Africa is a very good rugby union country. They play very good rugby and they play very good cricket. So there we go. Darns yarns. This NRL game could go to Golden Point because of two great teams. It could do. Yep. Like last week's game, Connor, as well. G'day, King and everybody. G'day, Gabe. How you going? Good to have you in. Can't believe that it's a Cats and Lions. Granny. Yep, sure is. It's a 20-metre restart. The fullback. All right, Canberra bring it out from the 20. Sharks by 24 for Clyde. There we go. That's a big score, Clyde. But maybe so. Sharks 12 to the Raiders 6 at the moment with 3 minutes gone in the second half. And the Canberra's away. Gets tackled, brought down 15 metres out. They play it quickly. Now to the right. Looking for the gap. Goes forward. Hudson Young goes and is almost held up. 6 more tackles. Dummy. Goes forward. Brought down. 2 metres out. Now to the left. The big man. A metre away. They go left again. Going out to the wing. Put the kick through. And the Sharks, and it's a penalty. It's a penalty to the Raiders. They should play another 6 again. 70 votes on the poll already. Far out, guys. Thanks for that. The greatest grand final win of all time was 1970. I wasn't born yet, but that was the one. Golden Point, yeah, no, extra time. So we learnt last week, extra time first and then Golden Point in finals. They're running the ball. They run, they go through, and Canberra are in for a try. Too much pressure from the Raiders. And they hit back with a try. Beating Brisbane two times in a row. Finals will be ridiculous and humiliating. Try to the Raiders. Yep, game on. 100% it's game on. Ricky Stewart would have ripped him a new one at halftime, that's for sure. And they've just been dominant all year. So, yeah, to let the Sharks in it. But nice bit of play there.
issue here, Gus.
They definitely. Oh no. There's interference. It's not a try. Obstruction, yeah, Nath.
Tonight, Billy Burns, a chance to slide. Sydney now runs directly through that gap.
These players have got to learn. Instead of stopping in the ruck, keep on running through the ruck to like even to the goal, even into the goal area, so you don't cause them obstruction. I don't know what they're thinking, these guys. Yeah, that's crazy. Too soft these days. Nath, I can't believe this rule is crazy. We never had that rule before. I'm off to the VFL Grand Final tomorrow. Oh, that'll be good, Connor. You enjoy yourself over there? Oh, they've turned the ball over. Canberra on the attack. Sharks drop it on the first. Now Canberra's coming. 15 metres out from the line. They go down the short side. A metre out from the line. Raiders attacking again. 6 again. Oh, Mariota got hit hard there. Now they go wide. They come to the left. Back inside. Oh, nearly an intercept, but they go in for a try in the corner. Canberra's in. That was a bit of justice for the Raiders, that's for sure. Why do I not like Melbourne Storm? Because I used to live in Sydney, so you didn't like Melbourne anyway. But yeah, they caught for salary cap breaches and cheating, and I don't know. I've just gone for the Roosters all my life, and haven't been a fan of Melbourne the whole time. The obstruction rule. So what happened? The guy went in for a try, Dance, and the player who passed the ball got caught in the Cronulla's ruck. So it impeded the player trying to make a tackle. Well, so they say. But yeah, and it's always a penalty if you're stuck in the ruck. So but there is justice, and the Raiders have scored a try, so all is restored with the world again. I'm off to the Sample Grand Final tomorrow. Who are you going for, Gabriel, in that? And who's playing in the Sample Grand Final? Going to the Aqaba to hopefully make some new friends. There we go. That should be good. I go for the Melbourne Storm because of Joel Selwood. There you go, Kingy. There's always good reasons to go for a team. J-Mar's in the house. Hey all, what a good win by the Lions. Yes, J-Mar, congratulations. And it kicks the conversion and it goes through, and it is all tied up at 12 all. There we go. Yeah, your Lions have got into the grand final. Congratulations, Jamar. Well done. The Melbourne salary cappers. 100%, Nate. Yep. What sports do I follow besides AFL and NRL? I like the cricket, the Big Bash, and that's about it, really. I'm not. I like the NFL, a bit of the NFL. I like the Carolina Panthers, even though they're going terrible. But yeah, I'm not into basketball or any of those sort of things. Good win for Jamar. Yep, that's 100%. Neil might be back as well. That'd be massive if Neil's back for the grand final. And geez, they'll do it. They'll do their best. Now the Raiders come up over their 30, almost to the 40. Good tackle and good yards on the 4th. Nice pass, and they come up over the halfway line. Raiders, good set of 6. They'll put the bomb up. Comes down, and the winger brings it back. Kennedy, nice tackle around the bootstraps. That's 2 for the Sharks. Good luck as well. Dance for the Cats. Yep. Yeah, good luck next week as well. It's going to be a beauty. All our Catters supporters will be in. And they will be hard to beat. Sharks now making some good yards on this set of 6. They put the bomb up. 40 metres out from their line. Comes down. 1-on-1. And they're away in the corner. And the Sharks are in the corner. It's a knock on though. Oh. And they haven't got any captain's challenges left as well. So they get, if you don't know, they get 3 captain's challenges as well. And I think they've used them all already. The Sharkies. Who am I jumping on for the big dance? I think I'm going to stick with the Cats. I'm going to be sticking with Kingy and Michelle and Darns, the Cat supporters. Hope I'm not too heavy for the horse. Is this the first half? No, this is the second half. So they had half time and they're in the second half now. Raiders now on the 4th tackle. Still in their half of the field. Good run by the halfback. Or the 5'8", I should say. Halfback puts the bomb up. Takes it 25 metres out and brought down on the 30-metre line. And the Sharkies now with the set of 6. Lines will kill them. Back to back, you reckon, Nath? Eh? Did you see my comment about next Saturday? I thought I did. Isn't Snoop Dogg performing at the GF? I'm confident but very nervous at the same time for next Saturday. Please, Geelong. Do it for the Selwood brothers. There we go. Here come the Sharks again. Steps inside. Up to the 20-metre line on the 5th. They'll go across field here. No, they go to the short wing. Oh, they've dropped the ball, but it comes down, but it's a knock on. And it's going to be another set of 6 to the Sharkies. A lot of Sharks have got themselves down to the Raiders' home ground tonight. That's for sure. Who will do it with you? Chris C will be on with me on the grand final, definitely. So that'll be good. Where's Johnny Carlton? Johnny Carlton's in Sydney now. He's moved up to Sydney. I might sleep next Saturday depending on the weather. I won't be able to join on the grand final day. I'll be busy glued to the screen at the sports bar. Understand, Kingy? No dramas at all with that. We've done the grand finals a couple of times. I used to get to the pub to watch the game, but 6 again. Sharks now on the first tackle. Oh, they've got a bit of a gap there. Oh. Less than a metre out from the line. Now to the right. They go wide. Good defense from Canberra. Now they come left. They've got numbers. Oh, he's straight through. And in for a try, the Sharks. Defense was just terrible there by the Raiders. Hopefully, I'll do a grand final review. Yep, we'll be on Tuesday night, or I will be. I don't know whether Chris will be, but we'll see. But yeah, we'll definitely do something on Tuesday night for the grand final preview, as usual. So yeah, we will do that for sure. What did the Storm do to get caught for the salary cap? They actually had 3 sets of books, Dan Jans. They had one that they showed the NRL. There was one that they showed the tax department, and then there was one that they showed that they had as well. So, and the only way that they got caught was that they had a disgruntled employee that got sacked, and they blew the whistle on them. So that's how they got caught, and they got 3. I think they got 3 premierships stripped off them. So yeah, it wasn't a good time for the Storm. Bloody Snoop Dogg at the AFL Grand Final. Bring back Rose Tattoo and AC/DC. Yes. And the Sharks kick the conversion and go 18 points to 12. So the Canberra Raiders not doing it easy, that's for sure. Do you think the NRL should have a parade like the AFL? It's a bit difficult in Sydney to do a parade because you're not going to... They haven't got like a massive supporter bases like they do in the AFL. So you're not going to get a massive turnout. They used to do it years ago. I remember they used to do it years ago when they through the streets of whichever suburb it was, and the fans would get out and then they'd go to end up at the local ground or whatever. So yeah, they'll probably... I don't think they should bring it back. They could have let that one go, but the Sharks bring it back out of their goal area. Interchange, Corey Hudson off and Matty Nicholson is on. They went over the salary cap. They did. Collingwood supporters keep booing this player at the Lions. No, they weren't booing. I asked the same question, Gabriel. So you know how they say wolf when Sard gets the ball. So the Brisbane supporters do the same for this guy as well. So yeah, I thought it was booing as well, but it wasn't. So there we go. Yeah, so yeah, it wasn't booing. And the rest of the current season players for no points. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Had my team got the premiership taken from them from the Storm? Yeah, they didn't actually award the premierships to anybody. Like the team below, they didn't do that. Now the Raiders. Nice cutout pass. They make the yards over the 30. They go forward. Ball stripped. I think he's been hit in the head, so we've got to have a look at that. There could be a bit of high contact in this, so maybe on 2 hours seems no one got my Queen lyrics reference. Your Queen. I should get your Queen lyrics message. And the rest of the current... Hey, Michelle. How you doing? Tatu Rex, g'day, g'day. Come on, the Sharks win the game. Welcome to you from, I think you're from Papua New Guinea, so welcome in. Stuff the lines from Michelle. How are you, Michelle? You going all right? Was the fin on the back part of the deal for the Sharks? Come on, the Sharks. Well, why are you always going against me, Michelle? What is going on? I was going for the Raiders tonight. Now you're going for the Sharks. Raiders now. I'm just happy I've got you watching NRL games, Michelle. So I'm stoked about that. Oh, meter out from the line. The Raiders are on the attack. On the 5th. They've got to pass the ball. They've got to kick the ball. Goes across field. Not a great kick. Terrible kick from the Raiders. Collingwood supporters didn't even boo Raider. I think they were too. They forgot about that. I was hoping the Pies would win today. Yo boy, Sharks for the win. Welcome in, Yo boy. Good to have you in the chat. 110 votes, Michelle. Far out. The votes just went flying today. And it is the Canberra Raiders 53%, 54% to the Sharks 46%. The lyrics from Death on Two Legs. I actually know the lyrics to Death on Two Legs, Kingy. So but I'm not going to sing, so don't worry. I'm not going to lose people for singing along there. Sharks for the win. Hey, King, I'm going to go back to work. See you on the next stream. No worries, Dance. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon, for the next one. Now the Sharks coming out of dummy half. Goes for a run. Sees a bit of a gap. And he's knocked on. Oh, high tackle. Another high tackle, and the Sharks get a penalty. What's the votes coin doing tonight with 114 votes? Just smashing it. Winners are grinners. Look at you two. Very happy campers, Kingy and Michelle. And Michelle, I've been on a blocking spree tonight as well from the last stream and this stream. I think I got 7 so far. So the Power Pride Pacific Championships, international footy. Should we stream a bit of international football? What do you reckon? Stupid high tackle there. 115 votes. Nico Hines is going for a goal. Put the Sharks 8 points clear. And puts it through. And a nice penalty kick to Nico Hines. And he has kicked the penalty. And it is 20 points to 12 to the Sharkies. I know some of the Sharks to the line supporters didn't like me. There was a bit of argy-bargy going on in there, Michelle. I was trying to ignore it and watch the footy. Zero interest in international rules. International. So Fiji and Papua New Guinea and all those, I think there is. Samoa would be playing different teams. New Zealand, Australia. I would rather follow the football and see my team lose than follow Donald Trump like TV News is doing. Not even an Australian. Same King, no more No more international rules, please. There we go. What about the Big Bash? Should we do a watch along to the Big Bash? Would that be of any interest, you reckon? Here come the Sharks up to the 40-metre line. Puts a big bomb up down into the corner, and the winger takes it nicely for the Raiders. And on the first tackle. Do you like the Sharks because of the blue? Are you going from because of the blue colour, Michelle? What did the Brisbane Lions fans do? I'm not sure what they did. I hope we win just to shut them up. There we go. International rules is Ireland versus Australia. We love PNG and Fiji. No, this is like international rugby league I'm talking about, not international rules. So yeah, I think it's like a 6-country or 8-country tournament of all the international rugby league teams. So South Africa, Fiji, PNG, New Zealand, Australia, Samoa, all of that would be on. They just advertised it on Channel 9, so yeah, maybe we might do that. Maybe, if you're interested. Yeah, nothing hybrid. I've got no interest in hybrid stuff either. Sharks now come wide up to the 40 in their end of the field. They go to the left, put the bomb up in between both players. The bounce of the ball is not good for the Raiders. A play on, and they're over. The Sharks are in under the post. Well, far out. I think the Raiders might be going out in straight sets here. This is not good. I don't even know who the Sharks are. So the Sharks are the Cronulla. There's a suburb called Cronulla Sutherland. And that's who the Sharks are. Cronulla. It's on the beach. Cronulla Beach is one of the beaches, really nice beaches in Sydney. And the Sharkies are from there, in the south of the city. 120 votes. Can you believe how much we get, Michelle, for the NRL? Votes and watch-alongs? People watching? So let's watch it, eh? Can you believe how bad this is, Nate, for the Raiders? It's crazy what's going on. So not only did the Sharks knock over the Roosters last week, who are in really good form, it looks like they're going to do the Raiders as well and go forward and play Melbourne Storm. Cronulla Sutherland. Yep, it is. Knocked it straight back to the opposition. Yo, boy. I'm a Broncos fan here because I want Raiders to lose. It looks like they are going to lose, yo, boy. And, yeah, you'll be on the other side of the ledger, waiting for either Canterbury or Penrith, whoever wins tomorrow. And we will do that. Canberra Raiders. 100%, Nate. Far out. They threw away that game last week against Brisbane Broncos. I don't know how they let them back in the game. And then tonight, crazy. Notice I left out international rules when I was listening to the football games. Very unlucky bounce. It was an unlucky bounce. It was. Yep. You just can't let the ball bounce. It's just too risky to let the ball bounce. 24-12 could be. He's kicking. Nick O'Hearn is kicking from directly in front for the conversion attempt, and it will be. Kicks the goal straight between the posts, and it is 26-12. Yeah, so don't forget tomorrow, guys. 4:05 is the kickoff time for the big blockbuster elimination semi-final. The Canterbury Bulldogs versus the Penrith Panthers, and we will be live for that one as well. And on time, there's no games before that. So yeah, come and join us for that. Going to be a ripper. The winner will play the Broncos in the prelim. Here come the Sharks now. Up to the 20 on the second tackle, over the 20. Nice run by the Sharkies. Who am I going for tomorrow? Oh, I think I'm going for Penrith. I think I'm going for Penrith because I hate the Bulldogs. I don't like the Bulldogs. They're the arch enemy of the Rooster. So yeah, I think Penrith. So it looks like you're going for the Canterbury Bulldogs, and they're in blue as well, blue and white. So you might be going for Canterbury, I think, Michelle. I think last week was absolute bullshit with the Broncos. They got away with everything. This year, the QRL board are cheating the Broncos to the grand final. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So who are you going to go for, Michelle? It should be an absolute beauty of a game as well. So it'll be good to watch that one. And look what happened last Sunday when we watched it, Michelle. It was crazy. Oh, nice pass. Canberra come up to the 40-metre line on their own side of halfway. They go wide. Tackled on the 5th. They're going to have to put the kick in on the halfway line. Oh, just over the halfway line. Big kick. Good take by the fullback. I like the Panthers. All right, let's both go for the Panthers, tomorrow? We can hate the Bulldogs together. Over the 30 on the 4th tackle. Calls them back. And they go again. 129. That's insane, isn't it, Michelle? 129 votes. Let's have a look at the votes in a sec. Puts the bomb up on the 5th. Down to the... and it goes over the dead ball line. Canberra play the ball on the 20-metre line because it went into... That's touching goal. Sample Grand Final tomorrow as well. Thank you guys for watching along as well. Everybody who's watching along, if you're not in the chat, thanks for watching along. Got lots of people watching along, lots of people voting as well. And it is Canberra Raiders 55% to the Sharks 45%. So keep the votes coming, Sharky supporters and Raiders supporters. And it's the first tackle for the Sharks. I hope Penrith win so they can beat the Broncos at Suncorp next week. That will be icing on the cake for me. There we go. It's a possibility. They've got their full-strength side back again, Nate. So, and the Sample, don't forget the Sample Grand Final tomorrow. Ball comes out, comes back to the Raiders. And they take the tackle on the first tackle on the 30-metre line. Brought down. Defence is good by the Sharks, though, I must admit. 136 likes on the votes on the poll. Thank you, guys, and thanks for smashing the like button as well. I didn't see that comment, Michelle. I'm going to ignore that comment and stop shouting, if you don't mind. Jeffrey, g'day. I think you're from Papua New Guinea. Good to Broncos will drink toilet port. I'm very interested and happy. Thank you, Jeffrey, for joining us from PNG. Yo, boy, Bulldogs to beat the Panthers. Broncos to beat the Dogs. Grand final, Dogs versus Broncos. It can't be a Dogs versus Broncos grand final. So they're on the same side of the draw. Yo, boy. $139. There's a gap on the fifth tackle now. They come to the left. That's 5. Scoops it up, and the Sharks get the ball back. Didn't play that final tackle very well. The Raiders. I'm from Melbourne. I have to follow the Storm. That's understandable, Michelle. It's understandable. Oh, Sharks are out. Bit of a high tackle there. Now they kick on the 5th. They let it bounce again. It doesn't go out. They bring it back. They've got them hemmed in on their 10-metre line. 20-metre line. This has been good pressure and good defence from the Sharks, that's for sure. That's game over. Sharks pulled their pants down. They did. They have done. I just can't see. I can't see how they can't come back from this. 26 points. Oh, knocked it on. I wouldn't be surprised if they go in again, the Sharks. 142 votes on the poll. Thank you, guys, and thank you for watching along. 60 people watching. Thanks for coming in to HFD Footy. And it is 26 points to 12. The Sharks are going forward to the prelim final, I believe. 7 minutes 40 left on the clock. Six more tackles. Too slow to get off the tackle player. Now they come to the right, go up the middle, brought down. Second tackle. Oh, they're over again, but held up. Not quite over. They go to the short side. Tackled again. Trindle goes. And he's held up as well. They'll have to come back to the 10 again. Who won last year? Who won the comp last year? Penrith. So Penrith are on a 4-peat, Michelle. That's why every other team except for Penrith don't want them to win 5. Oh! He's through. And the Sharks are through. And that's good night, Irene, for the Raiders. The Sharkies have scored again. It's 30 points to 12. Forget about it. Far out. That's true, but I want the Storm versus Broncos. We'll go to the grand final. That's my bet. There we go. Yeah, the Storm Broncos will be a good one. The Storm Panthers would be a good one. But I don't know. These Sharks are coming from nowhere. That was a sealer, all right, Kingy. Far out. Yeah, those 2 extra points just seem to make it a bridge too far, doesn't it? It does. Yep. See you next stream, King. Or next time you stream? Tomorrow afternoon, Jamar, 4:05. We'll be streaming again for Canterbury Bulldogs versus the Penrith Panthers. So that's our NRL second semi-final. Got to go to sleep. No worries, Jamar. You have a good one. And the number of people I heard declaring the Raiders were going to win the premiership. I was one of them. Kingy, a couple of weeks ago, saying the Raiders are unstoppable. But, geez, obviously I'm not a judge of footy teams. And they are going to go, they're as bad as the Crows. They're going to go out in straight sets as well. Nico Hines puts it through for a conversion attempt, and it's 32 points to 12. They are leading by 20 points. It was crazy that the Raiders were just getting talked up. Minor premiers, they just smashed it all years. I'm calling it now the Sharks versus Penrith. Sharks versus Penrith grand final. Now that would be a grand final and a half, wouldn't it? 2 Sydney teams. That'd be better for us, Nath. And don't forget the Sharks coach is a former Rooster as well, boys and girls. A couple of weeks ago, Kingy, I was saying, the bloody Raiders are unreal, and they've won the minor premiership, and they're not going to get stopped. And far out. G'day, Cal. How you going? G'day, boss. Just home from the Camden pub at Optus Stadium. Go the Lions. Got to do it all again tomorrow. East Perth versus Fremantle. There we go. Is that your waffle grand final? And the fullback takes it for the Raiders. 4 minutes, 18 left in the half. Then you should like the Sharks. I've just never been too much of a fan of the Sharks. But yeah, I'll be going for them against Melbourne. So that's all good. There we go. So we've got the Sample Grand Final tomorrow. We've got the Waffle Grand Final tomorrow as well. So we're just talking about the Sample Grand Final, Cal. The 2 teams going around there. So Kingy's going to the pub to watch that one. So out in straight sets, same as the Crows. They've done the Crom. They have done the Crom. It's unbelievable. Yep. The first time, I think somebody commented earlier, the first time since 2009, St. George went out in straight sets when they were minor premiers. And the Canberra Raiders are going to do the same thing again as well. Got paid $5 for a ciggy, did ya? There we go. Oh, excuse me. Here come the Raiders trying to defense is good by the Sharks. They're not letting them through. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, but St. George Dragons went out in 2009 in straight sets. Oh, big hit. And brought down About 5 metres out from the line. The Raiders, they're still trying. Put the little kick in. Oh, nice kick. Oh, and they've all missed it. It's gone straight through. Got an echo. Turn my headphones off. There we go. Can't have an echo. Can you, Cal? I'm going to the bar for Geelong Grand Final, not to the Sample. Oh, sorry about that, Kingy. There. He's off to the bar next week. We won it in 2010, though. You did win it in 2010. Yep. Too much pressure being on top. Yeah, it is. A lot of pressure. I don't think any of them touched it. It's gone past everybody and gone over the dead ball line. No try. There we go. All right, the Sharks are up there, up and about again. Good coaching from our former Roosters player.
Defence has been a big mindset for the boys for the last about 6 weeks.
32 points to 12. It's a big win, 20-point win to the Sharks. I think you know that, King. 32 to 8. Yes, let's not talk about that, Nath. Yes, I know. When that year came up, I knew. So it's all good. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yes, congratulations for back in those days. Knock on to the Raiders. My Sample team is not in the grand final. We lost the prelim to Geelong last week by a kick. Ah, geez, that's no good. Love the look. Love the look. Like the change. Love the change in scenery. Welcome in, Chris C. Good to have you on board. 169 votes on the poll, Chris C. And I think 60 watching as well. So doing well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Welcome to HFD Footy. If you're we're doing the second semi-final tomorrow, so hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to join us tomorrow as well for the big one. Canterbury Bulldogs versus the Penrith Panthers. Mexon, outside the top four, will play grand final. Mark my words. Hosea from PNG, welcome in. Welcome in from PNG. Not Geelong, Glenelg. Did I say Geelong, did I? Sorry, I meant Glenelg. Not too bad. There we go. There we go, full time. And the Sharks have knocked out the Raiders. 32 points to 12. They go forward and they will play the Melbourne Storm next week in the prelim. I like the Storm and the Broncos. There we go. We don't like either of those teams. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I've been doing some work during the week, you know, trying a few things and looking around and seeing what's going on. George, did you think the Sharks will win 24-0 over the Storm next week? I don't know. George. I'll be going for them, though. Gray, Xavier's. So Raiders lost. Yes, the Raiders lost. And the Sharks, Cronulla Sharks have won 32 points to 12 over the Raiders. So the Sharks will go through to the prelim against Melbourne. So, yeah, there we go. I was at the game right behind the goals. Our ruckman had a shot to win the game, and he hooked it. Damn it. Had to go through Claremont twice. South Fremantle thumped us once already. They were minor premiers this year, but tomorrow is going to be dry and sunny, so it'll make a difference. The Sharks can. There we go. Jeffrey, that's confirmed. There we go. Thanks to all our friends from Papua New Guinea who have come into the live. Welcome to HFD Footy. We've got a big supporter base up there in PNG, and it's good to have you all in. 175 votes on the poll. Michelle, can you believe it? And look at the turnaround. Cronulla Sharks supporters have come in the last minute, 53% to Canberra 47%. So there we go. The poll is right. So there we go. All right, let's have a look at the stats before we wrap up the stream. All right, let's have a look. All right, let's go back out again. All right, final score. It was the Sharks 32 to the Raiders 12, and the Sharks win by 20 points. 177 votes. They're going to keep going. We might get 200 before we finish, Michelle. Never go. Let's have a look at the summary. The tries. It was 5 tries to 2 to Cronulla. Ronald Matalo, Nico Hines, Billy Burns, KL Iro, and Tieg Willett scored tries for the Sharks. And Nico Hine kicked 5 from 5. He also kicked a penalty kick as well. So 6 for the game. For Canberra, they scored 2 tries. Corey Horsberg and Savilo Tamali scored the tries, and Jamal Fogarty kicked 2 from 2 for the Raiders. Let's have a look at the other stats. So the key stats, possessions were 50-50 for the game. All the runs, it was Canberra 180 to 174. All meters gained, 1639 to 1531 to the Sharks. Love the names. Oh, mate, the names are difficult, I'll tell you what. There's all the Maori boys in there and the Samoan boys and the Kiwis and everything. So, mate, it's a tough call. I struggle with names on the best of times, but I'm doing my best. The kicks were 25 to 23. The kick meters were 739 to 625. Tackles made 382 to 343 to the Sharks as well. And missed tackles were 46 to 43 to the Sharks as well. So there we go. There are your stats. Halftime. At halftime, it was the Sharks leading 12 points to 6. So it was well and truly the second half where the Sharkies got on top. You're welcome. Good night, and join you tomorrow. No worries. Good to see you. It'll be good to see you tomorrow, guys, from Papua New Guinea. Make sure you all come in and join us. We've got our regulars. You have made my day. Talk about I could make a rugby league team of dodgy names as well, Michelle. So Jeffrey, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in from PNG. It's good to have you. Last night's NFL was sick. Last second penalty from 60 missed. Then another on the 0-0 time for the win from 45. There we go. That sounds pretty good. Raiders missed. Yeah, the Raiders went out in straight sets. Mexon, 181. We'll just stick around for another 5 minutes, Michelle, and get 200. And there we go, 184. So they keep on coming. But Sharkies win the poll as well. Tomorrow night, don't forget, have I made the, I think I have already, but I don't know whether I've got it in there. But tomorrow afternoon's blockbuster. Cheers, guys. Go the Cats and go the Storm. No worries, Kingy. We will see you soon. You take care. Colours going for the Colts. So give us your tip for the... pop into the chat and give us your tip for tomorrow night's game as well. Tomorrow afternoon's game as well. Canterbury Bankstown versus the Penrith Panthers. So... the winner of that game will play the Broncos in the prelim final next week. So that will be a ripper as well. And yeah, I can't believe the Raiders have gone out in straight sets. That has blown me away. So there we go. And the bubble chat didn't work at all, Michelle. So and nobody noticed, which was good. I don't know why it didn't work. And Michelle's going for the Panthers. I'm going for the Panthers as well because I don't like the Bulldogs. And the Panthers have got their full strength side back again as well. So everybody is back in as well. So it's going to be a ripper. We'll be going live about 3:30, 3:45 tomorrow, Melbourne time. And the game kicks off at 4:05 tomorrow. So make sure you join us for that. That's who won last night. Won't be in tomorrow. Obviously, spike your hair. No worries. Spike your hair as well, Cal. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you on the next stream. I'll be back on Tuesday for the footy show. So hope to see you then. Mexon, Panthers will win, definitely. There we go. 186 votes. See? Told you. 187. Stick around for a little bit more. We got 60 people watching along. So welcome, guys. If you are new to the channel, we are HFD Footy. We do AFL and NRL content. And yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button and come and join us. We also have we're also over on TikTok as well. So come and join us on TikTok as well, HFD Footy. And you can also follow King of the North as well over there. So yeah. Almost got to the 190, almost. So yeah, good to have you in, guys. And yeah, don't forget tomorrow afternoon's game, second semi-final in the NRL. Next week, as a preview, we've got See You King. GT23's just been sitting there, just enjoying the stream. Thank you very much for coming in, mate, and good to see you. And we'll see you tomorrow for the big one. And yeah, hope the weather's nice over there. I talked to my mate on Monday in Perth, and he said that it's really nice during the week, and then it rains on the weekends. Is that what's been happening, GT, or not in your part of the world? Let's crack 200, and then we'll call it a night, eh? So there we go. Next week, we will do the big grand final preview for the AFL. It's going to be the Cats versus the Lions, Brisbane versus Geelong. Banner 2, Panthers will win. Yeah, make sure you join us, Banner 2, for the Panthers game tomorrow. Come in and say g'day as well. And yeah, we'll do a big grand final preview for the AFL. It's a long weekend in Melbourne as well. So we will be going live from about 12 to do the pre-match games. We'll watch the smoking ceremony by Snoop Dogg as well, and everybody will be off their face before the game starts. So that'll be fantastic for the AFL. And there we go. So Snoop will be there. And I think kickoff. What time's the grand final kicking off, Michelle? Is that going to be like? Is it 2:30 or 3:00 for the grand final on? It's on Saturday, isn't it? Your mate is right, but not this weekend. And the rest of the week, we are 30 degrees coming up. Oh my God. God, I miss Perth. 193, 7 to go. 7 to go. Hit the like button, hit the votes button, guys. Let's get to 200 before I go. And let's smash the like button as well. See how many likes we can get. And there we go. And so a big grand final preview next Saturday. Then the following week we'll have the NRL grand final, I think around 2:00. Okay, yeah. So full coverage from about 12. The entertainment, the pre-game, all of that sort of stuff will be leading up to that. Chris C will join me. We might even get an appearance from J-Crom as well. So never know. The Sharks did very well today. They did do very well. Yeah, no, it was a great effort. So 195, yep, 5 to go, 26 likes as well. Far out. Michelle's counting the likes and doing the votes. You're on fire, Michelle. So then the following week after the AFL Grand Final, we'll do the NRL Grand Final. That's going to be on a Sunday night. I think 7:30 or 7:40. Sunday the following week. So we will be live and exclusive doing that as well. Not exclusive, but it sounds good. And we'll do all the finals for next week as well. So we'll do the grand final. Then we'll do the 2 prelims for the NRL as well. So make sure you join us for that. We'll get some massive numbers next week for the NRL. They're going to be 2 ripper games of footy. And then the big grand final the week after. So the Sharks are looking the real deal. So they are going to take it to the to Melbourne Storm, but they're going to have to travel to Melbourne to do it. So there we go. 196. Michelle, you're on fire. You are on fire. So 196. 4 more. 35 people watching along still, and can we get 4 more? I will call you if we win next week. You better call me. Yeah, we'll have you live. We'll have you live on. I'll have you live on the stream, Michelle. I'll set it up so you come live on the stream. So we'll figure it out during the week. So that'll be good. 196. Yeah, 4 to go. 27 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. Almost 30 likes. And I didn't even come into this stream from the beginning. Like it was nearly half time. So we've done really well for this one. So if you've just joined us, the Sharks have beaten Canberra Raiders 32 points to 12, and the Raiders have gone out in straight sets. So very disappointing. So there we go. Panthers and Broncos will go to the grand final. The Panthers and the Broncos. The Panthers and the Broncos can't go to the grand final, Jeffrey, because they're on the same side. You don't have to behave yourself. That's okay. So the Panthers, if the Panthers win tomorrow afternoon, they will play the Broncos in the prelim. The winner of that game then goes to the grand final, is on one side of the grand final. Over on the other side is Melbourne Storm versus the Sharks. So the winner of that game then goes into the grand final. So unfortunately, the Broncos can't play the Panthers in the grand final. 197, 198. We're getting there. 2 more to go, guys, and then we'll be wrapping up the stream. So thank you very much for the the big support we've had for tonight's stream. That has been awesome. And have we got 2 more people who can, 22 people watching along, and hit the votes if you can. 199, there we go. One to go. And Michelle will call it when we crack the 2 ton. So that will be good. So there we go. Bob Bell. G'day, Bob. Can you be the 200th voter? That'd be awesome. Great win by the Sharks. It was a massive win by the Sharks, Bob. How about that? There we go. There we go, Michelle. You better call it. So didn't the grand final for the NRL used to be on Sunday after the AFL grand final? No, it's always been the week after. So the AFL grand final's always been in September. And then the NRL grand final's always been the first week of October. So there we go. And now we're on our way to 300 now, Michelle. So there we go. All right, guys, we got our 200 votes. So thank you very much for that. We got our 28 likes as well. So thank you for the support. Thanks for watching along. And can you believe it? 202 votes. What were your thoughts about this game? I was very surprised, George. Very surprised about this game. I thought the Raiders would win, and I thought they'd do much better than they did, but the Sharks were just too good. So the Sharks have taken out the Roosters, and then now they've taken out the Sharks, the Raiders. So yeah, it's they're a surprise packet, that's for sure. And look out, Melbourne Storm, that's for sure. So yeah, what did you think of the game, George? All right. Well, we might make sure you come and join us tomorrow, George, for the second semi-final between Canterbury and Penrith. Me and Michelle are on the same team. Finally, we're always fighting against each other, but tomorrow we're going to team up, and it's going to be an unstoppable dynamic duo tomorrow. So there we go. Thanks for coming in, Michelle, and hope you had fun. And 205 likes, thank you guys, and 29 likes, thank you very much. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. Take care, spike your hair, and as always, to all our regulars and all our people watching along, stay hunky. See you next time.